about the defensive strategy there in that last possession?
Yeah, that was. I thought Akil did a terrific job of, taking Brown out of the play. We just played our ball screen defense, and he was quick with his slides, and we didn't let him turn the corner, or at least get into our defense. Had to really string it out wide as the clock was ticking, and then we made him take a tough shot. And fortunately, there wasn't too much time left, or they might have gotten a 19th offensive rebound. So again, I thought Akil did a good job, and then John Tell scrambled, got over it, and then bodied him up to get the, make it a contested shot.
Tony, the final score, I mean, it's not that high scoring game, but did you feel like it was kind of played at NC State's pace more than you wanted, or were you happy with the way?
In the first half, we were poor defensively. To start the game, they were quick to the glass. They were more physical. They really took it at us, and we weren't ready. Thankfully, we were hitting shots. It was a little bit of a role reversal. Our offense kept us in it in the first half, or gave us the lead, and our defense let us down. And then I thought in the second half, our defense was better, not great, but was better, and our offense struggled. Some costly turnovers. We gave the ball away in opportune times that led to some baskets for them. But at times we got, I like it when our guys will push the ball and take rhythm open shots, but I thought we got a little rattled in stretches. And again, whenever we did though, we came back and usually hit a big shot or got to the line or made the right kind of plays. And when you're on the road, you try to steal them, and that's what we did.
So did Akil ding an ankle?
Early, yeah. Actually, I didn't even ask Ethan yet. I just know he was retaping it, and we're sitting there. We got foul trouble, and I said, this is going to be an interesting one. We were playing 4 guards, and we were already having trouble. I couldn't have gotten any worse on the offensive glass. So, actually, our 4-guard lineup was okay. They kind of hung in there and battled until we could get him back and sort out the foul troubles.
Was there a point in the second half, though, even with the foul trouble, you just had to say, we got to get 2 big guys out there because of their size and athleticism?
Yep. It became, an offensive-defensive substitution thing at the end. So I said, all right, we want 4 guards, ball handling, maybe make some plays, free throw shooting, but whenever we could to get the 2 big guys out there for rebounding. At times we were trapping the post, sometimes we were choking it, but that was definitely a thought process.
You've had some success on the road up till now. How much did it help tonight, do you think?
Yeah, I think it was a festive crowd. I mean, it was a big crowd, and they were certainly loud. And I think the experience of being in some settings on the road, having some veteran guys, certainly helped. Because crowds can take you out of the game. And I thought, going back to our Virginia Tech game, their senior kind of responded in that situation. Hudson, he wasn't rattled by the crowd, and I think for the most part, our seniors, though Mike didn't have a typical game, Sammy got a great look at the end. They made their free throws, and I think they were used to that. And our guys knew it just came down to trying to take care of the ball and get good looks, but limit them to 1 shot. And it was. I think I'll watch this tape and scratch my head, as I'm sure Coach will on the other side of it, but we'll take it.
How do you explain the discrepancy in the rebound effort, or were you worried about that part of the game coming into it?
Well, Howell had 9 offensive rebounds. That they're probably they're the quickest, most athletic team on the glass, and I just didn't think we talked about being ready. We talked about blocking out. Maybe, the short turnaround, we usually crack it a little harder and work between games, especially on defensive rebounding, and we didn't do that. And I don't know if we were a little soggy or a little soft upstairs, because it's a physical deal, and you got to react quick to it. And, Leslie and Howell and those guys, they get on the glass really quick. They're impressive, but we're going to see that from here on out. And I told our guys, we better get back to what we do, or it'll be trouble.
What's it like to be 17-3?
Very thankful for it. I mean, we're a team that, that it's a fine line, as we always talk about. So our guys have showed resilience. They've battled hard. And again, there's not a lot of separation in college basketball this year. In this league, it's a battle every time out. So to come out on the positive end on a lot of these games, we've been in a lot of close ones, maybe has helped us in this situation. But again, feel very thankful. As they say, always thankful, never satisfied, and that's kind of the mindset I want our guys to have.
Two more questions.
What were you guys able to do to keep Scott with the majority now? He had that one shot late, but you guys pretty much shut him down for the bulk of the game.
Well, we did a pretty good job of tagging screens and getting a hand in the face, and it's usually two-part. I mean, I think he did get some looks, and his shot just wasn't going down. He's a terrific shooter. He's leading the conference, and but I thought a lot of times it was Sammy and the other guys really tagged hard. We tried to help, and we said, contested shots, don't let him get the clean ones. Ironically, the last one he got off the free throw rebound was one of his only clean ones, and he knocked it down. But you know, when he's hitting, and then you're trying to guard, I think they're one of the more talented offensive teams we've played this year, and they've got a lot of ways to hurt you.
Last question.
What do you think they were going to do on the last play? What did you think they were going to do on the last play?
You know, I didn't know. We said this is what we do. We're a defensive-minded team, so we're not going to try to be tricky on this. You know, we said they're going to try to dump it inside. I think the clock, when we only have 7 seconds, there's only so much you can do. So, you know, sometimes people will switch on ball screens in that situation, but we thought it was going to be attacking the lane of some sort off penetration. And again, because our young man, Akil Mitchell, did a nice job and everybody was on the same page, it took them a little bit longer to get to where they wanted to.
Thank you, Coach.